Check it out, y'all. Riverbird. Oh, this map looks really, really cool. I like the little farm right there in the middle. You got the plants and everything. Man, hop in. We're going to go drive around. Welcome back, everybody. Driver 53 here, and we've got another console map tour of Riverbird. Today is March 17th, 2021. Let's check this thing out. So it is by MHMI. That's all it says. I don't know who that is. I don't recognize it from any of the other maps that I've played on before, but version is 1.0.0.0. It's 147.47 megabytes, and it doesn't look like you need any other mods to be able to play it, which is absolutely perfect. So the description says, welcome to Riverbird. This is a fictional map. Map has 34 fields of varying size, 5 farms, 2 spaces for placeables, a BGA, and a few forest areas. Awesome. It's seasons ready, custom soil map for precision farming, which I absolutely love, a buying station for seeds, fertilizer, lime, liquid fertilizer, and herbicides, and excess of these can also be sold at Plover Co-op? Sweet! So if you get done with the piece of equipment that you're leasing, you can take it back over there and sell it. That is great. A buying station for manure and liquid manure slurry available at Herons Animal Dealer. We're going to check that out. All farm buildings will be there in all playing modes. Perfect. All farm buildings are sellable and can also be bought. Wow. 4 farms with animal pens and 1 small arable farm. Great. Hope you enjoy the map. All right, let's go jump into the gameplay and check this map out. All right, everybody, here we are in Riverbird. Now, this is a really, I don't want to say basic, but this map reminds me a lot of like Ravenport and Felsbrunn, because this the fields are pretty square, and a lot of room for workers, and the buildings. Everything really seems like it's base game, or really closely resembles base game stuff. I know we do have some custom stuff like this, but it doesn't take up a lot of room. And with this one here, all you have is a sleep trigger. You come right here, boom, there you go. Right now, this mod's really cool. This is one we just got on Mod Hub not too long ago, and when you come over here and you open it up, you're actually going to see that you have a couple tractors in here. You got the Case, the Puma, the 240. Wow, right off the bat, and then a Fendt Favorite 515C. I love these tractors. Don't tell anybody though, but I really do. Nice tractors. Let's go ahead and take a look at the farm here. So what we start with is right here. You're gonna have a cow pasture, and it's gonna be regular base game. So everything's gonna function the exact same as your base game will. Your food is all gonna go there. You're gonna have your milk option over on the other side. Manure, slurry. Your water is gonna go right out over here, and you're gonna be able to buy them right here. So we'll come right here. There you go. There's your trigger for that. Next, we come over here. We have chickens. Chickens are super easy. You've got food over on this side over here. Boom. You've got this right here. Is where you're going to buy them at. And then this is where your eggs are going to come. So let me be clear on this. These are not all base game mods, but they look like that. Okay, then you have this nice big shed right here. I believe this one was on Mod Hub too. And if we come over here and take a look at it, you're going to see that we have a Massey Ferguson 7347S. You've got a header with a header trailer. And then you've got this big boy right here, the Crompy. Man, the Bandit 750. That's a really nice trailer to start off with. You're going to have a silo right here on your main farm too. A really basic, simple one, but you could switch that out pretty easy. And then over here, we're going to have a few more pieces of equipment. We've got a subsoiler. You've got the front loader with the bucket and pallet forks. You're going to have a front mower. You're going to have a round baler. You're going to have a lime or fertilizer spreader. You're going to have this guy. Awesome. Seeder. Nice. And just your regular little trailer right here too. And that is going to be all of your equipment. So let's go ahead and take a look at the map here real quick. So here is the PDA. Let me zoom out just a little bit more so you guys can see it. Pretty nice. Quite a few quite a few fields. I think it says 34 is what it said on the description, and that looks to be accurate. So what you're going to start with is up over here in this corner. So you're going to start with fields 1, 2, 3, and 31, and your main farm. As you can see, you are also going to start with the cows and the chickens already purchased. So you're going to be able to get to it right away. I've got precision farming on here. So let's go ahead and take a look at these fields. 9.38 hectares. That's pretty good. 3.18, 2.101, 2.41. I mean, that's not bad at all. Now let's look at the soil type. That's something I was really interested in. So not bad. A lot of loam and sandy loam here on field number 1. That's pretty nice. This one here, a little bit more sandy than loam, but still, I mean, 106% estimated yield potential. Here we got one that's right at sandy loam and loam, 97% sandy loam. So it's right at base game. And this one here's got a little bit more loam than sandy, so it's up to 116. Now, the really interesting thing is if you start coming away from the farm, typically you kind of run into some bad soil every once in a while. And you're not really getting that here. Field 8, don't buy it. It's the worst field, 39%. But everything else, this one here is at 36%, but it's still at 98 because it has a lot of loam in it. This one here, 2% loam. So that one's not a bad one. You can make that one work for you. But I mean, you keep coming all the way around here, and there's not really bad fields if you're using precision farming. I mean, this is a great map if you really want to jump into precision farming and not have to worry about the bad soil affecting your yields, right? There's a ton of really good soil all over this entire map. Come over here too. I mean, prices aren't bad. I mean, your field number 1 is 528. Field 30 is 345. Field 17 is 506. You get to these smaller ones, 199. Up over here, 116, 94. I will show you that you can buy like the middle part, everything that's not a field, for $0. So if you wanted to own that, you could mow or anything like that and be able to make even more money. There are a couple other farms. That's one thing that he pointed out, that there were 4 farms that you could have animals on. There's one farm that you can't really do anything, and then there's a couple placeable areas. So one of the placeable areas is up over here, and it's only 31,000. The other one is right here by the store, and it's 33,000. Now BGA is going to cost you 110,000 roughly, and the other ones we'll get to as we go around. So let's talk about slot count really quick. So if we come to this, you can see that it's 658 out of 1299. Now, there's been a huge debate about slot counts and everything, and I don't think this is bad. You got a lot of nice equipment to start with, some really good, higher performing equipment. I mean, this tractor right here, the case, is 270 horsepower. I mean, the Bandit, 39,200 liters. I mean, it's a great piece, right? You may not have a lot of the other stuff, but I mean, you start with that. And you've got all of these other placeables over here. Now, your cow pasture, 500 cows. Chickens, 500. Your grain silo is a 500,000 liter silo, and it holds everything. It's a multi-fruit. Awesome. Large shed, doesn't hold anything specific, just a lot of room. Vehicle workshop right here, and you got your farmhouse also. So as you can see, they don't take up a whole lot of slots on a lot of these items. Maybe your cow pasture is 14 slots. That's high, but it's not incredibly high. If you start on but if you start on start from scratch or farm manager, you're still going to have the buildings, but you're not going to have the equipment. And you're going to be at 535 slots. Now, I was able to test out a little bit. I got rid of everything that I could. Absolutely everything. I bought all the other pieces of property, sold everything off those, and I got the slot count down to 381. Wow. And you're going to have 5 farms that are already set up that then you can just rebuild whatever you want on, plus 2 other placeable areas. So that's 7 locations that you could build a farm that are already set up for it. I don't think you would have any problem building a farm on this map. One word of advice or caution: This mod right here does not go away whenever you sell everything, because it's not what you have here is actually the sell or the workshop. This is not part of the workshop. The workshop is just this by itself, and for some reason that building shed right there does not go away either. So those are the two things I've found right here on the main farm that do not go away whenever you sell stuff. So what we're going to do is, let's take a look back at the map. We are actually going to come out of here, and we are going to drive around, and we're going to come over here. Then we're going to cross the bridge, and we're going to look in this area. We're going to come out, come here, come down, down over here, across here, back to here, and then up. And that's going to be our tour. So it looks like there needs to be another bridge right there. Oh, maybe we can build one. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So we are actually going to jump into, let's jump in the Fent today. Maybe. Yep, we got it. All right. So we're hopping in the Fent. We're going to leave out of here. And let me go ahead and turn Minimap on so you guys can see where we're at. And we are going to drive along here. Take a look at the scenery a little bit as we do this on our way up to the other areas. Now, as you can see, like I said, there is a ton of room around these fields. Now, there's a lot of elevation change. Man, these trees are right kind of in the way. But there's a lot of elevation change. Also, let me get way far back so I'm up over top of them. You know, and you can see that you can combine these really, really easily. Like, even these roads right here aren't really roads. So you would just have some, like, telephone poles hanging out. But, I mean, you could combine so much stuff here. It's really, really awesome. I wish there was a way you could get rid of those poles. Maybe we need to ask really, really nicely if we could just have those as their own thing that we could get rid of. But I'm sure in the nighttime, they look beautiful as you drive along here. Some really, really nice houses. Really, really nice houses. So, lots of roleplay opportunity there. And like I said, this would be a great multiplayer map. I really, really feel like it. You're going to need something with definitely some horsepower to be able to get up some of these hills. I mean, if you decide to do so... Ooh, look at that hill. Oh, wow, are we going to hit the tree? Nope, but we're going to hit a car. Oh, man. Y'all, once again, I am proving that my name is not an indication of my talent. Alright, so what we're going to have first is we're going to be coming up on the animal dealer. And there's something really, really awesome, but we already talked about in the description, happening over here at the animal dealer. Ooh, be careful there. It's a little bit tricky. So, we've got the big bull statue right here. This is awesome. And we're going to come around, and the first thing you're going to see is right here on the left-hand side. And if we hop out, you can see that we are going to be able to sell all of these items here. So, pallets, I don't know exactly what that means unless you're running like straw harvest, and then you're gonna have the pellets. I don't know. I checked and there's no extra anything in the icons over here on the sale stuff, so I'm all the way across. I've just got regular strawgrass hay and silage over here, so honestly, no idea. Maybe it means bales. It could. But that's all going to be right here at this spot. Alright, so the next is going to be your animal dealer, and that is going to be right here on the end is where you're going to be able to buy your animals at. So we'll bring that up. Boom, there you go. Next thing, let's hop back in the track. Yeah, that's actually over here. We'll drive around. So the next thing, you got a sale point that's going to be right here. Now I know with the sun it's kind of hard to see the color, but it's nice and blue and white. And you're just going to pull right up over here. And this is going to be the main sell point that you're going to have to sell a lot of your crops. All right. Let's take a look and see exactly what it's called here. So it's actually called Herons Animal Products. So if we come back over to this, you can see right here. And it's actually only going to take, okay, I'm sorry. It's going to take milk and eggs. And then it's going to take manure, slurry, and digestate. Wow, that's really interesting. So not your main stuff, more the, I won't say exotic, but more unique options right here. Crops or products to sell. Now, around over here is a buy point for slurry and manure. So if you're into that, using that as your fertilizer, there you go. You don't have to produce it, to be able to utilize it. You can start right from the scratch and go to town. So like I said, now what we're going to do is we're going to cross over the river, and we are going to check out a couple more spots. So I will meet you guys over there. All right, and here on the left-hand side, this is going to be your fuel station. So whenever you need to fill up on the petrol, there you go. We're going to turn right in here, and this is going to be your shop. So right here is going to be the point where you repair, and if you need to get to the catalog, it's going to be over there on the other corner. So perfect. Now you can come right out of this, right around this wall, and around to the back side of the restaurant here, and you're going to have another sell point right here. So this is the restaurant sell point. So if we look at it in here, you're going to see that it's a Maureen restaurant, and they're going to take all your base stuff, all your normal 7 crops. They're going to take potatoes, sugar beets, sugar cane, and that's it. So the restaurant doesn't take eggs or milk. Awesome. Awesome. All right, so come out of this, and we are going to go left here. And it's a really, really nice little town that they have set up. Oh, look at that. They've got Riverbird written in the... Oh, that is really cool. We're going to come back and look at that again later. So if you need money, your ATM is right here on this corner. Right there at the bank. And we're going to turn in here, because this is something that's really cool. I know a lot of maps have a lime point, and other places have, fertilizer in place like that you can buy at a separate place. But this is all in one spot. So all your fertilizers, all your lime, everything is right here. And when you have excess, like it says in the description, you're going to be able to sell it right here at this sell point. How awesome is that? I don't know of one that you can sell off your excess stuff. So really, really cool. Well, let's take a look at the map here and see exactly where we are again. So we're sitting right up in here. So now we're going to come down next to this area right here. So is this a farm? I'm curious. So it looks like a really nice building that we're going to be able to do something with. So let's go take a look at that, and then we'll run over here and check this place out. Ooh, and the placeable area is right up over there. If you guys can see that nice flat spot, that's about how big it is. So pretty cool. Not a huge farm, but it's super close to the shop, right? So this, ooh, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything with that. Looks like you're being able to drive in the backside of it. Oh, looks like there's a nice parking lot over there. And the only reason I'm curious is because it has a sign. So we're going to try and drive over here and see what this sign says real quick. It's nice little houses. So if you're into roleplay stuff, I mean, there's tons of opportunity here for that. Absolutely awesome. So right here. Ledley? Alright. So, I mean, nothing crazy. Just a nice, cool little area. Yeah. And there's, once again, there's Riverbird. You guys can see it. Y'all, check this out. I am driving through the pole. Ooh, not that one. Alright, hold on. Some of these you can drive through. I was really nervous that I was going to have to start recording crash counters, but check this out. I am like inside the pole. Alright, so maybe you can, combine all those fields together and not have to worry about it. But what we're doing now is we are coming down here to a sheep pasture. And it's really, really interesting the way that these work is because you're going to need to buy the property before you can use it. All right, so let's go ahead, run over here. What we're going to do is sell off some of this right here so we can be able to afford some of these other items. All right, so this one right here is where we're at right now. We are going to buy this. Perfect. Now, let me get out and let's check on our sleep trigger. Is it going to work for us? Yes. So now we have 2 sleep triggers on the map. So if you want to run more than one farm, you're going to have more than one spot you can sleep at. And this is all going to be the same as base game again. You're going to have your water here, your food over there. You're going to have wool is going to be right over there, and this is where you're going to be able to buy at. So absolutely perfect. Now what all comes here? All right, so let's take a look in our garage, and you can see that now we have this additional shed, we have the other farmhouse, but we still don't have that big shed. So that big shed is going to remain there whenever you sell everything, if you sell everything off. And let's take a look one more time. Yeah, it is not here in this option to get rid of. So even though it said all farm buildings, it doesn't look like these are going to be able to go away right now. Do we have a light switch? I do not see a light switch. Okay, so let's keep working our way around. Now I want to go down here to the biogas plant. So we're going to go ahead and buy that really quickly too. There we go. So that was like 110,000. So let's hop in the tractor, go down to the biogas plant, check it out really quick, and then we'll keep making our way to the other farms. So it looks like you're going to need that case if you're bringing stuff over here. Or another powerful tractor. I mean, this is not a gentle hill that you need to get up here to the BGA. Really awkward they put it up on top of the hill, but I guess the higher you put it, the more you can put underneath of it if you need to. So that's going to be your spot to dump into. That's going to be your digestate over there, and you've got two bunker silos here that you're going to be able to use. So pretty standard. You got some other spots around here that I'm sure you could utilize if you needed to for equipment storage. I don't know if you can place anything up here. Let's find out really quick. Let's go to this and go to miscellaneous, and I want to put, let's put the RTK station in here. So terrain cannot be deformed here. So but right there it can. So it looks like you might have some moments or some areas that you can do something with. Yeah, check that out. So if you wanted to put, if you're running precision, you could put this RTK right here, right? I mean, it's a great spot for it, unless you want to use it on your farm for storage. So that's really, really cool. I'm glad they did that. So we're going to keep going down over here to the pig farm. And here we are pulling up on the pig farm right now. So I really like all the bushes that they have, the flowers around everywhere. So it looks like we got another big storage area over there. We got this here. Let's turn this off. Let's go ahead and buy this now. And this one is going to be 76,000. So not really expensive. This one up here, I forgot to say it was about 85. So this one down here, once again, 76,440. Let's go ahead and buy it. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's go ahead and check this one also, the sleep trigger, and make sure that it's going to work too for us. So it should be right here. There you go. Perfect. You got a little, oh, is that for your dryer? That must be the laundry room right there. So we have a house, a lean-to, and pigs. So let's look here in our garage. I don't see any more sheds popping up. I do see the farmhouse, so you're going to be able to get rid of it, but I don't see any of the other sheds. And now we have the pig enclosure. It's 500 also. So everything so far has been 500. Your chicken coop, your sheep, your pigs, and your cows are all 500. That is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I will go ahead and say right now that your animal pens, if you want to come across, there they all are. So you are going to be able to place any of these down anywhere you want to. On silo, what we have here is the regular grain silo. So 500,000 liter capacity. It's everything. Everything you want to store in there, you're good to go. And I need to go back to that. Sheds, you've got these 3 sheds is all you have. You don't have the other easy sheds like these. So just be kind of cautious. Miscellaneous, we're going to come across here. The only thing you have is a vehicle workshop. I have the RTK stations because we have precision farming installed, and I always run a government subsidy sign just because I might need it one day. And we're going to get to this, but you also have the farm garage there that you can see is 20,000. So that's like the one you have on the main farm. I don't know why you can't sell it if you can buy it here. But yeah, that's what you have. And you have the riding field, which we're going to talk about here in a little bit. Now, farmhouses, you have all of these. Now, I wonder, can we place another farmhouse down? Only one item allowed per farm. So you can't place any more, but you can have 5 original ones that they give you here, is what they say, 5. So let's hop out of this. Where we're going next is over here to Wagtail Wool, and then we will go across to the sawmill. So I will see you guys on the way as we're getting over there, because I think the countryside is going to be pretty to look at. So I will see you guys, like I said, on the way. And here we are at Wagtail Wool. Really, really nice. Kind of tucked away back here in the forest area. It's really, really nice looking. Your drop-off point is going to be right there in the rectangle. So just like it is on Ravenport. Alright, so we're going to keep going across over to the sawmill, and I wanted to show you guys what these fields over here look like, because it is really, really cool. The roads, like I said, are not roads. They've just been painted in. So, I mean, you could have this entire area as a huge, huge field if you wanted to. Because these roads over here are not going to be fun. You still want these roads, I feel like. Even though you probably could get rid of them. The light poles, let's see, is this one, how's it going to do? See, right through it. So I think some of them are that way and others in places are not. Yeah, once again, there we go. So, I mean, kind of do what you want with that information, I guess, you know? Opens up a few things. And then there's the woods. As you can see, the trees are kind of sparse in there, but there's a lot of different variation, it looks like. So really, really cool. And if you decide to do that, well, your sawmill is just right here, right? And I don't know exactly where the trigger is for your wood, and the reason is because it's not showing up. And I went all the way around. I'm in the trees. I can't see where it's at all. And this is your sell point for wood chips. So really, really cool. It looks like they're giving you a little bit of a road to get in there into the woods. I thought I saw a tractor back there, but it's just the bushes the way they are. So now we're gonna head up to that area right up over there and check out another farm that doesn't really have anything with it at all. It's just a farmhouse and a building, I do believe. So we are going to take a little bit of a shortcut to get there instead of going all the way around and coming back. So we're just going to drive right over the edge here. I really, really like this terrain. It's really cool. But this right here is a farm, okay? Farmyard. And if we come over to here and we come up right here, you can see that we are going to be able to purchase this little square by itself for $20,580. That's cheap. So let's do it. Now, what are we going to be able to get rid of? If we come to garage, you can see that now we have another house. All right, we have 4 houses now. And over here, we still have those same sheds. So I don't see anything new on the shed. So the shed is going to stick around and the house will go away if you decide to do that. Oh, sleep trigger. So sleep trigger on this one should be right here. There it is. Perfect. So now we have 4 sleep triggers on this map. Now that isn't the highest we've ever had. I think the most is like 7 that we've had on a map before. But it's still really, really cool to see multiple sleep triggers. So what we're going to do now is come around. We're not going to be able to cross over the river at all. We're going to come around through here. And you know what? Let's just go right down here, because this is the horse pasture, or the horse paddock, I guess you could say. It is another farmhouse, and you're also going to have another. No, sorry, it's just the horses by itself. Sorry. And then this right here, right? Oh wait, I gotta buy it first. Let's buy it. So this area is gonna cost 112,000. There we go. We bought. Boom. Let me get out. Come back in. There's your sleep trigger right there. All right, and your horses are gonna hold 16 for sure. And like I said, we already know that this right here can be sold. So we're gonna come to garage, and you can see that it's right here. We also have the farmhouse that's good to go. Now, we do have an extra shed here that showed up now. So you should be able to sell everything on this area. There should not be anything left. And this is a really nice one because if you look at the map, it's a little bit more in the middle of stuff. The one on the other side's pretty far away from the other fields down by the BGA and things. So this one might really be a good farm for you to start with. It's pretty flat. You're going to be able to get rid of everything. Nothing is going to hang around here. So it looks like you can go that way pretty easily. It's not too hilly, but that way is going to be a little bit of a challenge. So yeah, I think this is a really, really nice one right here. And if we look at the map, that is going to be everything. So we're going to end at the horse farm, y'all. And if you enjoyed the video or you learned something today, go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you would. If you want to be kept up to date on all my latest console map tours, think about hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell, please. Have a great day, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver 53, signing off.